Yeah, I did read.
Okay, so can I ask you what brought you to Dominica?
Well, for me, it was for medical school, basically, to go further in academics.
Yeah, session medical school. I found her in Dominica and decided to come.
So, on the day of the hurricane, can you just share like a pre-experience of what happened before the whole thing started? How was the day for
Well,
you?
that day I was reading and then I think I got a phone call from my mom. No, I was actually lying down. I was praying for God to provide money for me to celebrate my birthday because I think it was on a Monday, and the next Sunday, that Sunday of that week was going to be my birthday. The next Sunday. So I was just lying on my bed and I was asking God to provide money for me to celebrate it. And then I received a message from my uncle and said, "How are you, Beauty?" And my uncle, "I've never come in a long time." So I was like, "Okay, well, I'm fine." And he said, "I want to send you so amount of money for your upkeep." I'm like, "Oh my God," I was so happy. I said, "I'm going to transfer the money to your mom. My mom is going to do it through FedEx." So I sent it through FedEx. I'm like, "Oh, sorry, Western Union to you." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." I was just happy, joking around. So I called my mom. I was like, "Mommy, this uncle said he's going to send me money for upkeep and all that." So it was just like a very, very joyful day to me because I think my prayer had been answered for celebration of birthday money. You know, I had the money now. So that was actually like how the day was. Then it started raining and then I think I just decided to sleep for the cool weather.
So it was a joyful day.
Yeah,
You
I
did
was sleep. Yeah.
what have you mentioned?
Yeah, my story is kind of similar to her story. My parents called me like around 3:30, 4 a.m. And they were just like asking me about the previous hurricane first and everything. And I was like, oh, that one was fine. It was regular, no problem. I did not even mention Maria, but they heard about it. Like, I was like, it's fine. There was nothing. So when I got off the phone, I was studying the phone. So I just went back to studying as usual. And then the weather changed and everything. I was like, it's just regular rain. I didn't see anything like special.
So, the heavy rain started around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. At that point, it was still normal, right?
Yeah.
Because
Actually, at that point, I was already watching the TV to trace the hurricane. I was already getting a bit anxious about it. But at that time, it was like already like in story 3. And at least before it was just like story 1 and so when I was going to look at story 3, I was wondering like, okay, what is going on? I was watching the TV. It was taking anxious.
at what stage do you feel like something is not normal here?
Funny enough, myself and my housemate that day were playing. My housemate was doing fake pregnancy. I have the video on my phone. So though it was raining, but we never really took it like to be that serious. I think it was around that time, 8 in the night, when we started hearing, you know, the noise everywhere. We're like, okay, something is already going on. And they took the light and it was that
Yeah, the water went actually was out like it's normal, and that's what they do every time it's hurricane. But then when the lights went off, I knew it was dark. I was like, okay, this is serious. So, and then like she said, it started to rain, and then there was like this wheezing sound. Like it was not normal. Like I was like, okay, something is different. And then when I knew that it was really serious, was when water started coming inside the house, and then it was coming from the window, and I was like, okay, this is never happened before. And this was
So, what were your thoughts and emotions? What was going through your brain?
I was practically laughing. I'm serious, my house kids were laughing. I think we did not take it serious until our landlord knocked at our door. And when he was knocking and the way he knocked and he was like, "Please save me, somebody save me." And that was when I think it just dawned on the three of us, myself and my housemate, like something is going on. And when we opened the door and we tried to close the door, the wind was, oh my God, I don't even want to remember that experience. It was, you know when the force of wind is pulling your house, your landlord as big as he is trying to close the door, like it was like a battle between the wind and the door. Then my landlord, it was, I think that was just when the first thing I was like, okay, let's stop laughing and start praying.
At first I was so like bothered. I was like, okay, it was going to be regular, it was fast. I've never been through that before. So I didn't really see it our pastor said we should actually do.
Yeah.
So she's going to like start and then we'll repeat and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing all through. And then when it was about 11, after we passed and we're so tired, and I knew, okay, this was really serious. Like this was beyond our control at that point. That's when I knew it was serious.
Okay, you talked about your landlord. You said he came downstairs. Were you guys kind of expecting him? Did he give you heads up or something?
My landlady had called me and she said, but she doesn't stay in the same house with us. And she told her that the landlord was to come downstairs. So it was like, I just thought he was going to be maybe come and check on us to know how we are doing downstairs. That was the message he gave me. Because when my landlord came in, it was not to check on us. His house was practically down. So that was actually where we knew that, things are going wrong, because, and I was hearing blocks falling, bricks falling, like it was really.
Can you describe your landlord's expression in the little way, or he's screaming? Can you just describe it?
My landlord is not a Christian. I don't even think he wants to go to church. But that day he started singing it as well. You know what? I'm sorry. You know that when that situation where you just know that this is between life and death, and the only person you can hold on to right now is God. He was so scared. Like I think he came out barefooted, and I think there was also someone in his house. Both of them came out barefooted. In fact, it was just a bad experience. Like that was where myself and my husband said, okay, we have to start praying. Started praying because the way the wind almost flew us away. I don't know. I have a housemate that's very small, and she was trying to pull out my landlord, and the wind wants to carry that out. It was just a very, very terrible experience, actually. I don't want to think about it. It's really painful. I think it was.
Okay. Then you talked about reading Psalm 91 and Psalm 46. When you were reading it, was there any comfort, and how was it just reading? When you guys just reading, just go, okay, we are all scared and we just need something to read and all that. After reading and meditating, did you get any comfort from all that?
Yeah, I think that was our like pillar up through the hurricane, because each time we like read through Psalm 91, 46, there's going to be like this momentary silence, like calm, and then going to start again. So it was something that we just kept reading over and over, just to like help our spirit and everything. And then we were hearing like roof coming off. Like there was this house behind beside us. That house, we're like praying they actually demolished it, but they did not. But the hurricane, like we could hear the roof coming off, we could hear the bricks, like she said, and it was just really scary. And then we're like fearing for our lives, like okay, what's going to happen to our house at that point. So, but reading Psalm 46, like actually not reading through, but reading each word, like God is my refuge, that just brought comfort to us at that time.
I don't remember if we read Psalm 91 or 46 in my house, but I do know that there was a word we kept saying, a prophet can never die, cannot die outside Jerusalem. We kept saying, we said, okay, this is not our Jerusalem, so we cannot die here as children of God. And I think that my housemate, her name is Sharon, she was the one that started the prayer actually. And she said, oh my God, I don't know where she got those prayer points from. But she was praying. And as she was praying, we followed and we just started praying. Then we were singing, I think a song, we have an anchor that keeps the soul. Some hymns like that, but I don't, peace be still. We just sang some song, but I don't remember if we read Psalm 91. But I think we might have done it since our pastor told us. But I really can't remember.
So, apparently, did you guys sleep at all?
I did. I slept. Well, after praying, actually, I was very peaceful. Even when I knew the rain was sleeping, but I was peaceful after praying. So I just went to bed around 12 and I slept. But I think I left my housemates, and my housemates are awake, and my landlord, and they will have his visitor. And I know the visitor came to the room and was asking my husband, how on earth is she sleeping in this? Oh my God, I have peace. So I slept. So I don't know. But I did sleep.
What have you, Mercy?
Well, I kind of slept, but it was not a deep sleep that day, because we're just praying, like we're praying that God should actually help us like sweep the water out if possible, because it was getting so.
Can you describe the level of the water?
Okay, for us, it didn't actually come all the way up. It was not so.
We're still uncomfortable.
Yes, because we're not used to that, and we're like trying to make sure it does not go more than that. But God kind of created a how do I say, a pathway for the water to go across in my housemate's bathroom, and then that was what we're using to like push the water out. And then we ended up sleeping. Both of them slept. She slept, and the other one slept. But I could not like sleep really deep because I was really conscious of my environment.
So when you woke up the next morning, how would you describe the view you saw?
It was bad. I think me going to bed that night was maybe I just felt few houses to damage, it's not going to be that bad. Maybe just like break them some Erica. That was just like my idea of maybe that would happen. But when we came out the next morning and all I could see were just trees on the floor, holes on the floor. I just knew there was not going to be electricity for a very long time, and that was when I think I almost started crying. I just said, man, this country cannot recover from this. It was really bad. Something actually happened. And the funniest is that it's just between the hour of 9 and 11 that whole thing. I don't think it was more than 3 hours. But then I left that country.
So what did you do?
Well, we went upstairs because my house is kind of like disturbing. So we went upstairs, and from there we could see like a good area of land, and like we could count how many roofs we were seeing. Like all the houses, the roofs were gone obviously. And to make it worse, our house is directly like facing the sea, so we could see the sea and everything. And the color we saw that day was like it was not something I've seen before. Like and the water was like it was really stormy, and then the cloud, everything was like the cloud was descending on the sea. You could not see further. It was like gloomy and everything. Like it was really scary at that moment. So like how did I make it look good?
So can you describe your experience after the hurricane?
I think I won't say I was depressed. But depression takes 6 months. But I know I was not myself. I started eating too much. I was just eating. I think I was just trying to overcome the whole shock and everything. I kept thinking that sometimes you just see me sitting outside, I'll just be looking because it was just bad. We did not have water to drink. My landlord was really helpful, although he brought us some bottles of drinking water and everything. But it was really depressing. That's what I can say. It was not a good sight at all. When you see because that the day before was on Sunday, and we were coming back from church, and I was talking to my housemate, and I was like, wow, this place is so green. Look at this breadfruit tree, and only for me to walk down the area, that same area I was telling my husband about, and I can't even see a single leaf on the tree. In fact, the trees are down. Everywhere is brown. It was really depressing. It was not really good.
For me, it was almost like survival of the fittest at that time, because like she said, there was nothing left anymore. People started robbing stores and everything just to get something to eat. Like it was so hard. Water became like gold, like really special, because it was like there was no water to bath. People started rationing water to drink, and at the point people just started drinking anything you saw. We tried to boil it anyway and filter, but it was yeah, that was good. But you know, like it was just God's protection, because everything, the water was not looking nice, and you just had to close your eyes and drink it like that, because you need something to survive. So it was really, but God provided food. We had food and everything, but the water was hard. You had to go distance
to fetch water in your head,
and then people started fighting to get water. Like the people there, they were like, "Why do you want to get our water?" And then they started fighting.
So they were being hostile to you because
yeah, they thought we came from us.
Yeah, they have the mentality that hurricane comes from Africa.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so they were like Nigerians brought, like they literally told me to like we had charms in our bags and things, and that was so they started becoming hostile at the point.
Okay, so how did you feel when they were telling you Nigerians brought this, and did you feel like you should reply them, or you just like let them just get out of here and all that?
I felt it was more ignorance, so I didn't really reply. I just kept quiet, because at that time the emotions were really running high, so you didn't want to like say something that we cause like trigger them off and everything. So we just like walk quietly by and we're like, okay, we're not the cause, and we're hoping everything goes for all our sake. So.
But did you feel safe? Like, what was the security like for you?
No.
Okay, for us, at the front door, because of the water, I think the door was soaked and it was swollen and could not lock. So the security was really a burden. Like, it was, the security was not actually safe for us. But there was just, I don't know, in as much, everything, no matter what happened, we just had this feeling that nothing was going to happen to us. So anyway, because even till we left the island, I think it was the last day that people started coming to our compound to maybe want to start, not even the bed, I hope people don't know, but wanted to start, they were asking them for water, we should give them water, like they don't give us, and they say they want to fight us or something. So my husband had to come to the house and quickly try and lock the door with some tires that we had there. But still, for the time we were staying around, God actually protected us. I think that last day God was just telling us that, okay, this is it, get out of this country. If you stay here more than this, you might not be safe anymore. And it's true, we don't have a front door, we're using tire, anything can happen. They can actually push the tire away. So, but for the days we were there for like, I think we left on Sunday. So from that moment, this is Tuesday to Sunday, we were actually safe.
I think, like the word we had at the beginning of the year, there was no lack, no loss, no limitation. That is what we get on to, like, because for security, like she said, it was just God's protection all through, because our house stayed, but then we had like these threats about them coming to our house to like rob us, because we're like, why is our house standing? What do we have in there and everything? So we're really like, God, you have to protect us all through. And then throughout that time, we had somebody with us, so we're like 4, and then we're like 5 actually, and so we're like praying and encouraging each other. And then we went to sleep that night. It was just God, like you said, peace all through. I woke up the next Monday, there was no robbery. I'm like, thank God. So, but then we were hearing stories of people whose phone and everything was stolen, tab, everything was stolen. And so we became conscious because our door was not so closing too strongly and everything. It was just God's protection all through. Like, we didn't lose anything.
So, do you see in all this drama and everything, do you see any positivity in it?
Yeah, I learned a lot from this. It was just lesson for us. That was what it
You guys were actually evacuated from Dominica. Can you just share the evacuation experience?
Okay. Because like, okay, if you're thinking of Sunday, and that Sunday happened to be my birthday. So when they called me and they said we have a boat coming to 200 people that ticket a day, come and check it out. So myself and my housemates, we went to check it so that my name and my friends were there. They all seemed scared enough because some people had their houses, especially staying at the right place. So when we got there, our name was there, we were so happy. So we got back to the house. We told our landlord to help us carry things to the sleeper, and he said he's going to get a guy to help us. Oh, we waited. The guy did not come, the landlord did not come. So we have to go and start looking for like a way we can just get the buses, because there were many and the seaport was kind of far from our house. At the end of the got a big van, like a bus, and then he took us and said we're going to be paying $20 each, and we're like 5 or 7 of us. So we're like, okay, that's not what we'll pay. So we got there, then we had to hustle our way to, because maybe many, a lot of people. So we had to give the people our international passports. We gave them, then they started calling names. It was just a long process, because at the end of the day, every one of us, we entered into the seaport, left the immigration, and put about everything. So, but when we got there, because of there's no water, we came to testing. For me, I was sick because I already started having some backache, so the whole stress of everything just was not stress with me. And then I was having lower abdominal pain, so just very, very when I was at the end of the day, the ship came, the ferry came to pick us. And then we went to the ferry, I started sick again. I started vomiting, but I have 6 sick attempts. going to the sea and I was trained on. I had to lie down on the floor. My God, it was bad. Let's just use the word bad because I don't want to tell you the experience. And I think that moment where I went down the floor, like, God, today's my birthday. Is this a birthday gift? Like, what kind of surprise is this on my birthday? But I just have to thank God. At the end of the day, we got to St. Lucia because they were transferring us to St. Lucia, evacuating us to St. Lucia, not transferring us. So we got to St. Lucia. We got a very good host because the St. Lucia, I think the government, I don't know, they kind of organized people to come and took that way house for the main time to be leave for St. Lucia to St. Vincent. So my host was very, very good. I was there with a friend of mine and she took care of us that evening. We go to bathe very well, eat good food. I love that beauty. Like I remember last time I bathed very well. Oh my God, I don't want to tell you my experience. It was messy. My whole body was messy. I don't know if you understand, but it was a mess. But so that we bathed and everything. And my sister, let's just cut the story short.
Okay, so I won't run through the question you said, but for me, the evacuation experience was long in the sense that we had other students taken out already, and then it was like, so it's just us here, and they were like, so it's going to come get us out of this place. And then each time they were like, come to school, sign this, and everything. So we go that day, it's like, oh, nothing. So we went for like 3 days in a row like that. Someone actually gave up, and like, I'm not signing anymore. So, but we just kept going over and over, and then they were able to like process the exit and everything. And then, like she said, we got there. We had favor actually. Somebody dropped us off. We've never met him before, and everything dropped us off. And then we stayed for a long time trying to get on the boat. And we got to St. Lucia. We had a wonderful host who took care of us. That shower was, everybody was just thankful because it was like something you've not had in a long time. Actually managing water like 3-4 buckets. It was no bowls, not buckets.
Now that I think about it, I just remember when we go to the immigration port at St. Lucia. You know when you don't even care whether the floor is dirty again? I was tired. I kept sitting at every junction and on the floor because I don't want to cry. But we thank God.
Okay, thank God for everything. So, in all of this, how has everything that happened from the pre, post, and during your hurricane experience, how has it affected your perspective about life? And how has it affected your decisions now?
First of all, I would say I learned a very, very crucial lesson, and that was rapture. Because like that day, that was just the thing that came to my mind at the end of it. That day, we were all busy, happy. I was happy. And they sent me money to celebrate my birthday, you know, thinking of the future, not even knowing that that night was going to be the disaster of Dominica or something. So it just gave me this mindset that that's the same way rapture is going to take place. You know, when you don't even expect. The Bible says people will be getting married, even their daughters will marry, people will be partying, you know, all these things. And before you know, they'll say the Son of Man has appeared. And people are gone. That's just the way it spoke to me that this is just the way rapture is going to take it. And it made me more heaven conscious. Like, okay, you just have to live your life and see it is your last. Like Jesus is coming soon. Let there not be any trace of sin in me that when Jesus Christ comes, I'll say, I wasn't prepared for it because that's the same way the island was. The island, they were not really prepared for the hurricane. They felt, okay, Elma did not affect them. So, you know, baby Maria was just going to come and, you know, and leave. But it was just like that. And another thing I learned, another lesson I learned was to live one day at a time. Because I'm this person that kind of buy my food stuff for like 2 months, 3 months, stock the house. But the truth is that when Hurricanaemaria came and we graduated evacuated the island, I took nothing. All the properties I've acquired in Dominica, oh my God, in fact, I almost got the of that thing. Because I have a lot of stuff. My friends kept asking me, gifts. I want to pack these things. I'm like, then we have to leave them. We leave them. So I just have the lesson, I just learned that lesson that live one day at a time. And the other lesson I learned was rapture. Just the same way this Maria has happened and nobody ever knew anything. That was the way after the thing.
To add to what she said, one thing I learned was laying up your treasure in heaven. Because, like the last person talked about, at that point when it was time to leave, not even time to leave, when houses were falling on people, they did not remember, let me get my tablet, let me get my this, let me get my that. says, what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? That just makes me think about like actually being rich towards God, because we let most of our things there. You can take everything, but the limit to what you can take. And the verse that always comes to me time I just think about it again is like Luke 12 verse 5 that says, the last part talks about like the life of a man does not consist of the abundance he has. Like, you can have so much, but don't make that your priority. Don't make that your life, because if you lose it, then you're losing your life to you. So, but if you lay up your treasure in heaven, where a hurricane cannot come to, where nothing can destroy, then you are safer than laying up your treasure in this world and just investing your life in things like that.
And I'll testify of the battles you